Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the digital tutorial of Science Prep 3. In this presentation, we will cover chapter number 11, Sound and Hearing, from page number 254 till 256. Part 1. Here is the course outline of this chapter. Introduction. What produces sound? Sound produces by human. Explain how sound travels through media. Let's come to the topic now. What is sound? Sound is a form of energy. Sound is what the human ear hears when something moves or vibrates. Come on, children, clap your hands. Did you feel the vibrations? Did you hear the sound? That action produces sound waves which travel to your ears and then to your brain, which says, I recognize that sound. So, what produces sound? As we have already discussed it before, sound is a form of energy and it is produced by vibration of an object. Sound is made when air molecules vibrate and moving a pattern called waves or sound waves. Now take an example. Have you ever seen a string? Have you ever played it? Suppose we are playing a string. When a string vibrates, it produces a sound. But when the vibration stops, the sound stops. Now take another example. A train moving on the tracks, firecrackers popping, and we can also take an example of a paper tearing. Come on guys, take out one paper and then tear it. You can feel the vibration and then you can hear the sound. Do you guys have any idea that how can we produce sound? Sound produces by human. Sound is produced by larynx, which is also known as voice box. I'm going to use a word larynx, so don't get confused. Larynx is located on the upper part of trachea. Here you can see the picture. The two vocal cords are present side by side in the voice box. Vocal cords are the vibrating parts of the human body. How do sound travels? Sound needs a medium to travel. We have three mediums. Number 1 solid, number 2 liquid, and number 3 gases. So, if we are talking about solid, we can take an example of a word: steel, iron, liquid, water, and gases like air. Transmission of sound. Here's a question arises. Given three examples, namely air, water, and iron, which do you think sound travels fastest in and slowest in? Here I am going to give you a short description so that you can easily answer to this question. In general, molecules in a solid are packed much closer together than those in a liquid or gas, allowing sound waves to travel faster through it. So, the particles in solid are more closely packed than those in liquids and gases. Sound travels at an approximate speed of 343 meter per second in air, 1482 meter per second in water, and 5960 meter per second in steel at 20 degrees centigrade. So, how does sound travel? We can take an example of a tuning fork. A tuning fork serves as a useful illustration of how a vibrating object can produce sound. As you can see the picture over here, when you strike a tuning fork, the two prongs of the fork move inwards and outwards. When the prong moves inward, the air molecules spread out. And when the prong moves outward, the molecules are compressed. Compression and rarefaction. Compression is the higher pressure region where the molecules are compressed when the prong moves outward. And in rarefaction, this is the low pressure region where the molecules are spread out when the prong moves inward. As you can see the picture, over here. Can sound travel in vacuum? Do you guys have any idea that what is vacuum? So, as we already know that sound need a physical medium to travel through. So, what is vacuum? Vacuum is defined as a space which contains no matter. It means it contains no air, no liquid or no solid particles. You can see the picture over here in the first jar, which is completely filled with air. When the bell is ringing, everyone can hear it. In the next jar, which contains no air, the bell is ringing but no one can hear it. Here is a written assignment for you. You have to complete it in your notebook. Thank you.